Oh, hi there. I'm just going through my favourite part of the filmmaking process, the edit. Some people might find it strange for the edit to be someone's favourite part. I mean, you're usually stuck in a dark room, often for hours and hours and hours on end on your own, and even after all that, you may have only worked on a mere few minutes of your entire film. But when you really get into it, you forget about that because the edit is the time where you see your film come alive for the first time. It's where you truly start building your film. Post-production is the time where you get to put together all the audio and vision you captured during production and create your film. Let's use the analogy of baking a cake for the filmmaking process. Filming and production would be the part where you go to the shops and buy your ingredients. We have to go out in the world with our camera and record all the individual bits and pieces we need. The pre-production would simply be writing the shopping list and getting your wallet. Post-production is the actual mixing and baking of the cake, where you put all the right ingredients together in just the right way. That is why I say editing and post-production is where you truly make your film. Action! So post-production shouldn't be an afterthought. It is something you should be thinking about from the very beginning. Remember in the directing tutorial, I talked about how it's important for a director to have a clear vision of what the film is going to be. Well, that vision is the edit. During the filming, the director should be imagining how each shot will be used in the edit. If you are not thinking like this, you're going to run into trouble. You'll get to the edit and find you are missing crucial shots to make sense of your scene. Cut!
What? What about my backflip?
Oh no, we're going to cut to her reaction shot before then in the edit.
Oh, the edit. I always forget about the edit.
But post-production is more than just editing your scenes together. Other things to think about are sound edit, music, special effects, sound mix, pickups and ADR, and graphics. Some would argue the sound is just as important as the picture in creating an experience for the audience. Sound editors are responsible for assembling the audio tracks of a film, removing unwanted noise, and creating sound effects. Too loud. That was too loud. Music is a great way to take your audience on a journey. Music speaks to the soul. It can enhance emotional scenes, take you on a thrilling ride, or fill you with suspense. A lot of films will compose their own original music. Otherwise, you have to license songs in order to use them. But there are also many websites you can visit that provide free or cheap soundtracks. I'll hire a composer. Visual effects are usually done by separate artists during this time and then added into the final film. For the short films you're making, there are a lot of cheap options out there for visual effects. These days, you can find software and many apps to create convincing effects. Check out some of our suggestions in the links below. When all audio tracks are finished, sound mixers step in to adjust audio levels. This is an integral step, as the strength of sound can easily overwhelm a scene if the music is too loud while characters are speaking, or distract from the narrative if the sound is too low and the audience can't hear what is happening. Not all of post-production is in the editing room. If during the process you find you are missing a shot or another shot is needed to make sense of a cut, then the cast and crew is assembled again to film any shots needed. This is called a pickup. All right guys, we need to get a pickup of the backflip scene. I'm afraid you're gonna have to cut that hair to how it was before.
Matt, do you know how long it took me to grow this out?
No. Then ADR, which stands for Additional Dialogue Replacement, is like a pickup, but just for dialogue. Sometimes certain words get missed, a plane went overhead, or the director wants to add a new line. Ready? Hi, Matt here. Welcome to the post-production tutorial. And finally, we have graphics. Like this guy here. This is anything like titles and credits. And that's all the basics when it comes to post-production. There is a lot more to it that we left out, things like color grading, for example. But if you're interested, delve a bit deeper online. Post-production is a great career for someone more interested in the computer and tech side of filmmaking. Also, have a look at the different types of editing software. The most commonly used professionally are Avid Media Composer, Final Cut Pro, and Adobe Premiere Pro. But for a short film like yours, you can even use something simple like Apple iMovie and still get great results. Happy editing!